Hey guys, and welcome back to Dominions 5 with me, Time of Tactics. We're playing as Marignon, and we're just one turn into the game. In fact, it is late spring in the year 0. And so there are 6 turns per year. Early spring, early summer, late summer, and so forth. Now, there was one thing I was going to tell you this time, because I remember last time I talked about the different types of weapons, slash, piercing, and blunt, and I couldn't remember exactly what they do, what the difference is, right? But here's the deal. So for a blunt weapon, it does crushing damage, kind of. It does more damage, 50% more damage, when scoring a head hit, only head, after you reduce the armor, the protection value. So if you don't have any protection, it's going to do a lot of damage, right? But if there's protection and you don't do very much damage, it doesn't really matter so much. They also do more damage to shields, 25% more than normal. Slashing weapons, like a sword that slices, they do 25% more damage after protection. The armor is deducted. So, let's say an enemy is wearing no armor. Well, you're going to do 25% more damage. That's really good. If they're wearing a lot of armor, you may not do very much damage, and then it's not going to have much of an impact. They also do more damage against shields, 50% more. And then finally, piercing weapons. They're a little bit different. They reduce the protection value by 20%. They reduce the armor. So somebody who has no armor, it's really ineffective. Pierce weapons just do normal damage in that case. If you have a lot of armor, it makes sense to have pierce weapons. And that's the 3 that we have. We'll see. We don't know yet what these are all about. The light infantries, archers, and militias in Robber Home that we're going to attack now. We have to do one more thing, and that is, I forgot to set the orders here for our Fire Mage, the level 1 Fire Mage that we have. Barbamush here. He's an initiate. He's got these 5 flagellants as bodyguard, but no battle orders. Let's go ahead and set that. He's a mage. Let's see if we can pick a spell for him. We can also tell him to do whatever he wants, to pick any spell, but let's see if we can pick a spell. He doesn't have very much. Why not? Well, we only have magic that's relevant to him, fire-related magic, in 2 schools of magic, evocation and enchantment. Level 0 and 1 here in evocation. And out of that, well, we can't use flame bolt because that's a level 2 fire mage. It requires that. But we do have fireflies and fire darts. Burning hands, you gotta be right in front of somebody, and you'll do some damage then. But let's see, fireflies is... Oh, now I selected it. Let's go ahead and say delete and right click on it instead. So it's a range of 30 spaces, so pretty good. Casting time 100%, takes normal time. It affects 1 person, but we get 6 of those fireflies, I guess. Precision is very low, so it's very unreliable. It's going to go off, and if there's a big group of enemies, then it makes sense. It's quite a bit of fatigue. It does 6 magic damage and fire damage. So a unit that can only be hit by magic damage, this is kind of good. Armor piercing as well, and that means it does... it reduces protection by 50%. Before any other calculation. So that's pretty good if you have armor, heavy armor units. Let's do this one. Can't cast it underwater. Now let's compare that to fireflies, to fire darts, I mean. That's a level 1 evocation, so a little bit higher level. Only affects 1 person as well, but 3 people here. Precision 4, much higher, still low, but much higher, and does more damage. So maybe we tell him to do fire darts. Or we could just say, do whatever you want. Remember, when the game starts, we're going to be far away from the enemy. It may not really matter. If I tell him to do fire darts, fatigue's going to come in, and he really is not going to hit anybody. So maybe what I'll do instead, I'll say, stay behind troops. And if you read at the bottom, he will cast spells anyway. He's going to pick something. Okay, so that is that. We have taken everybody here. Looks pretty good to me. Hopefully Arnaud here, the unit, the mercenaries we recruited last time, is going to make a big difference. I really hope so. So, there's one more thing. Pressing F1. We can see here our troubadour, Ambroise, here is not doing anything. He's just hiding over here. We were thinking, well, I was thinking, maybe he should go up here to this throne of ascension. Let's do that. Let's send him up here. He's going to sneak up there. Okay, so let's go now and, let's go ahead and end the turn. Okay, there was a battle. Imagine that. And we have a famous hero. Let's go ahead and view the battle. And I'm going to go ahead and let's stop it right away. I'm going to show you a few things that I do as a newbie, but that I do anyway. You use the arrow keys to control where you want to be on the map. That's us here. That's what I told them to do. Stand like this. So maybe it's not perfect. Not perfect. I should have told them to be further up front here. Too bad I couldn't tell them to be in a line, but I didn't have a good enough hero commander for them. So I have 2 sets of bodyguards here, and then all these archers here. So we can just right click on them and get all the stats that we saw before. And we can also go ahead and go back a little bit and look on the other side of the field. Ooh. Well, what do we have here? We can look at them individually here, right-clicking, but if you press F1, you'll see every single unit. It's tracked. Every single unit is tracked in the game here. So hit point, fatigue points, 100 is bad, 0 is good, XP, what they already have. So they have experience. Remember that? They were level 1 experience. They have 16 already. And here's Arno the captain, 31 XP, 11 hit points. Okay, going down, these are our crossbowmen. Only 1 experience. Haven't been in battle, so. Flagellants, they are hit points 9. If you right click on them, they're sacred. Oh, bad. Chest wound. Chest wound already. Anyway, they're going to gain the effects from blessing. So more morale, right? 3 more morale and 2 more attack skill. The attack skill now is 8 once we get that divine blessing on there. Frederica the Fire is here and Barbamouche. But let's look up and see what they have. Here's our flag. Here are the independents. They have archers as well, same as we do. Not as many. Then they have 3 commanders, a bunch of light infantry, and then militia, and 1 priest. He's a level 1 sacred. Okay, doesn't seem too bad, right? Militia shouldn't be that good. Protection is 5. Remember, 10 is average. Attack skill 8. 10 is average. Defense is a little bit higher than average. Morale is low. Once we defeat a bunch of them, the rest will probably flee. Light infantry is probably a little bit better, right? Spear, javelin. Oh, look at that. Range 10. They get close enough, they're going to attack us with a javelin, throw it, piercing damage. And piercing damage does reduces our protection. Any of our guys with high protections are going to get that reduced by 20%. Like the flagellants, won't mean anything to them. They don't have any armor, right? Yeah, they don't have any. I don't think our blessing is doing any armor buff there. Defense 13, so better, right? They're better. Their precision is 10 average. That's used when you use ranged weapons. So I think we should go ahead and go, but there's one more thing I want to do. We'll turn on the very detailed battle log. It's going to show up here what they're doing, most of it, so you can keep an eye on that. And I'm going to go ahead and go slow forward. Okay, they're going to attack here, it looks like. We're back here. We're waiting with them. Our archers are moving forward because they're too far away. Here we go. They're casting... Oh, there's Divine Blessing. Look at that. Everybody's being blessed. Let's look at those flagellants now. Here's one. Weakened. Why is he weakened? Battle wounds. Did we have something happen here? Chest wound? Okay, well, anyway. Let's go back and check out one of them. Not this one, but here. They all have... Limping? Really? Okay, but anyway... So they're blessed, and they have magic weapons now. That's one of our boosts that we get. And solar weapons, 3 armor points damage. And I think we do 9 if there's any demons, which there's none. And also, morale 18. Remember that it went up 3, yeah. Attack skill 9. Bless bonus plus 2. That's good. So while they don't have any protection, they are going to be okay, barely okay, attacking. If they get a hit, they'll do 16 damage. With the blunt, and that will do more damage if we hit the head of somebody after reduce their protection. So if somebody comes up, remember they're bodyguards, then that will come into play. But anyway, we'll see here. Our best guys, by the way, are these. Not blessed, but good. Okay, we're moving up. We're doing damage there. Okay, they're moving forward. What are these guys? They are light infantry, that's right. Okay. So, they might get attacked here. They have some archers back there. Let's see what our... Sermon of Courage is what Federico is... I think that increases the morale. That's what he's casting. But Moosh casts Protection from Fire. Really? See, that's why I should have picked something, right? So it's a little bit slow now. We're going to speed it up in a little bit. We'll just get our eyes... oh, there we go. Fire darts, level 2. Let's see how effective they are. Do we hit anything? No. See, that's how bad that is. You gotta have a whole bunch of them. And Spellcasting went interrupted. Prepares to cast fire darts again. You can see here, by the way, we have different things happening here. The green stuff tells more detail about who got injured and who didn't get injured. I'm going to look at it in a second to see who has taken damage. Okay, there is the... There are units here coming up. The Pikeneers are coming up here. And what do we get here? Servant of Courage here too. So we keep firing here. Let's look and see how we're doing. So if we sort them again here. None of the archers are injured. One crossbowman is dead, probably from an arrow, right? Pikeneer, 1 dead, 2 dead. And then down here we have 2 of the light infantry dead. That's unfortunate. We have many more ranged units, but okay. Pikeneer are engaging here. We're going to take some damage. Hopefully we can take them out. Here we go. Heavenly Fire, was that it? If we don't know what we did, we can right-click on him. Not right-click, we go to F1. We'll find them in the list, and it's our initiate here. Right-click on him. Not a right-click. One more time. Left-click. Prepare to cast Protection from Fire. Prepares fire darts there. He did damage there. 9 plus 15 is what he did. There's a random number in play here. So he had 9 plus 15 compared to 0 plus 13 for the opponent. Wait a minute. Did he take damage here? Let's see. Where's he at? Yes, he did. That's him taking damage. Okay. He has 5 hit points left. So an arrow hit him, actually. So he was interrupted here. So an arrow came in. He took 11 points of damage. Because it hit one single arrow, it was reduced to 5. So he couldn't get any more damage. But okay. But then cast Fireflies there. Okay. So he's working on that now. Alright, there we are. Our Pikeneers are engaging the light infantry. Heavenly Fire. Okay, Heavenly Fire is very nice. And we did quite a bit of damage there, it looks like. Yeah, too late there. And we're getting more of the fire darts, I think. So they're shooting here. Okay, that's fine. I think we can do that. We're down to 2 of our Pikeneers. We're losing all of them. And they have that Friar back there, right? Heavenly Fire. I think Heavenly Fire is the one that goes and takes out 1. We can look at that a little bit later. Or we can look at our... it's for our priest, right? Let me see if I can find him here. Federico. Heavenly Fire. Yep. And he did 7 points of damage in one spot. 5. And then he keeps doing that. Okay. And another Heavenly Fire there. Okay. So they keep on firing here on our... We still have 5 flagellants and 4 of our guys back here as well. And our archers are back, or crossbowmen are back here. There's only 1 Pikeneer left. He's going to die. He's keeping them at bay, basically. While our arrows... Oh, they're fleeing now, aren't they? Let's take a look. Morale 8, and they are now routing. Yep. He's preparing Heavenly Fire again? Okay, good. There. Resisted the effect. Okay, that's unfortunate. So they keep firing back here, and we have to take them out as well. Maybe, maybe not. If they're all routed, and it looks like they might be routed now. Yeah, these 3 are leaving. Okay. So we're gonna keep on firing our arrows. We don't have unlimited, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can go and speed this up a little bit. So our flagellants are now moving forward. 3 of them. They're undisciplined, so I guess they don't... You can't really trust them to stay back there. They get too excited. If you think of look at our other units here, men-at-arms, they are staying put. There's 1 flagellant staying. Servant of Courage. Okay, yeah. Well, we don't need that, I don't think. They're all leaving now, aren't they? Yep, they are. Oh, now, great. A fire, I think. The arrows took out 1 flagellant, so we lost a few there. How many do we have left now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we lost 1. Okay. Staying back here still. Now we're advancing with everybody, okay? And I think they left. Okay. And that's it. Let's see the stats for the battle now. So here are the ones we had. We lost 1 initiate. Oh my gosh. We lost him. Our one fire mage, they fired an arrow. He didn't have very much protection, right? 3 archers, we lost that. 3 crossbowmen. 1 flagellant. 10 pikeneers. So it's expensive. He lost everything now, right? 34 to 34. Now, who is the experienced leader here? Famous hero. Arnaud's. Well, great. The guy who's going to leave us. Okay, well. Alright. So now, we got our next initiate. Remember I was recruiting another one? And we did get another territory here. But now we're down to 2 here. And as you can see, he gained a trait here, heroic ability. Any commander entering the Hall of Fame gets a heroic ability that will become a hero better while it remains in the Hall of Fame. Okay, Iron Will. Okay. So that's him. I'm not going to keep him though, so that's unfortunate. Now what else do we have here? We have something, Horse's Veil. Let's look at that. Enables recruitment of Horse Brother and Horse Brother. Adds extra units to native province defense. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Looks like we have spread our dominion too. So let's, well, it's a new province, first of all. This one here. Let's go ahead and say, let's look at our defense here. We have another 458 now in gold. And if you don't have any defensive force, intrinsic, you know, any force is going to show up if it gets attacked, then there are quite a few spells and things that can happen that can take over the territory of your province without you even realizing it. Let's see if we can spend a little bit. It doesn't cost that much. See, 458. For 1 gold, we get these. 1 friar, 1 militia, 1 light infantry, and 1 horse brother. I mean, we're going to get quite a bit here. 10 is like, wow. Unrest reduction 1. I think that's pretty good. So we spent how much? 458? How much do we want? That's 10. I mean, that's pretty good right there, I think. If I do 1 more. We'll go 5. Let's do 5. We get that special boost. So we can just, now we can check and see what we can recruit here. So there's Horse Brother Leader. 50 gold, 10 resources, 1 commander point. And then there is the actual unit. Horse Brother, 20 gold, 8 resources, 24 recruitment points. What are they all about? Well, they don't have that much protection. 8, less than 10. They're big though. Strength is average, so damage is going to be average. Attack, a little bit higher. A lot of defense though. So hard to hit. But once they get hit, they don't have much armor. Precision is low on their short bow, so they can fire. Not going to be very effective. Spear, it's like a light infantry, right? I'm thinking. Combat speed 30, super fast. Now what if we get these and put them off to the side on the battle map and then try to hit the units in the back, which tends to be the leaders? What if we do that? It's a spear, which is a pierce damage. Reduces protection by 20%. Okay. Mounted 3, shield parry 2. Yeah, that's good. What about that leader up here, though? He is the same as they are. Yeah, basically. 17, slightly higher, right? And so that's pretty good. 9 instead of 8. All right. So I kind of want to get these. Now, the problem with that is that while we can use the gold here to recruit units here, the resources and recruitment points we have to get from this area. 38 and 68. What can I actually get? Now, if I want to get one of these guys, I might want to do that. Map move 24. He's also very fast moving on the map. Recruitment points 1. Okay. That's the commander points here, I believe. So, if I get him there. Okay. So I can get him. And how much was he? 50 gold. But that's probably worth it getting one of them. These are not that expensive. Cost a lot of equipment points, but I'm thinking I want to get these. And have them come to pick them up. Now we have -4 here, so we can only get, you can see it gets grayed out when you can't get it. So that leaves us with 20 recruitment points. They have archers and flagellants. Our flagellants. Gonna build a temple for that. We have 5 holy points, so we could recruit 5 if we had a temple, which we don't. These are 10 gold, 8 resources, so the same resources staff there. And then we have militia is 6 resources, light infantry is 10. I'm tempted to get some archers. I like having ranged units. How good are these? Precision 10 average. Defense, yeah, you don't want to have them in front line. 35 in range is pretty good. So maybe we'll go with that. We'll take 2 of them. No, can we get 1? We'll get 1. Good enough. Alright, so now we have 2 territories. Federico, our prophet, is there. At least he didn't die. Now, we are improving the defense here. So let's 5 here. Now, I'm thinking, what should we do? Well, we could use Federico here to spread our dominion. And that means everything's going to go faster. We want to get our numbers up. These scales, we want them to improve and go over here too. More productivity. So right now we have heat 1 and luck 1. And heat 1, income -5, supplies -10, not good. But luck is good. But we want the other one too, the productivity here. It would be great to get that. So I could take him. And what do we get? Press spacebar. Preach the teachings of God. And I could do that, and I might want to do that. Let's do that for now. That would be get that going. I don't think I'm ready to attack this unit. Bear tribe warriors. Probably not very strong, I'm thinking. Probably undisciplined. But we want to use Arnaud here. Remember, we had him for 3 months, so maybe 1 or 2 months left, and then he's gone. Here we could attack. We can attack, and I think they're going to be reduced, you know, in strength. Even if we don't win, we use up Arnaud, and nobody else takes him. Because I don't think I'm going to get him again, right? I mean, I could do that. We have 343 left. What are we getting? Didn't we get the Grandmaster here? Yes, we are. Next turn. I want to spend the money, and that's the guy I really want. Look at that. Remember, 10% chance to get 2 of these extra levels. So 3, 2, maybe 2 more levels. That would be fantastic. I like the Paladin. That's just our sacred leader that we can get, and then having these Knights of the Chalice as well. Fast, strong, a lot of protection, really, really good. That's something we could do. We could start recruiting them. What do I have right here in defense? A lot. Don't have to worry about it. Don't think anybody can beat us there just yet, right? So, if we recruit here, if I go for a Paladin, I want to have at least 1 leader, right? Recruitment points 1. I want to have 1 leader I can use as a strike force. The other thing I'm thinking about is getting a bunch of mages and start researching. But let's see how much that's going to cost us. 1 point, we have 1 left, so we could get him. So now we have 198 left. Not very much money. What can we get from that? Well, we could get some flagellants here. 3 holy points left, and that might be something I want to do. Because our bless is pretty good. More morale, more attack value, so they can still do some damage. I'm thinking that's okay anyway. So then we have 168, 96. I can't get any other mage just yet up here, so there would be me getting some more units here. We lost all of our pikeneers. What if I get them? Okay, 4 of those. And then crossbowmen, I can get 2 of them. There. Now, 0 resources, we are maxed out. We'll lose the remaining points here, but we'll keep the gold. That's good. Let's do that. So now we have a new Joner here. A new level 1 initiate. There's one more thing they can do, and I didn't show it before, but they can actually, if I select this guy and press space, they can forge magic items. And depending on what we have in our School of Magic, and I'll show you here, in, no wait, construction. If you get to level 2, you can construct lesser magic items. Level 4, greater magic items. So even though there's not much here as far as fire or astralism here, they're still useful to get this, right? That's construction. Level 1 is what we got now. Level 2, I get that lesser magic items. So if I can get a lot of those, you know, mages out there, they can construct all these items. Right now, let's see what we can get. Press spacebar and do forge magic item. We can get a fire sword. Cost 5 of the gems, which we can do. Does 10 magic damage / weapon. So magic is good. 10 damage is pretty good. Let's say we forge one of these, right? So 10 magic damage. And we'll take a look at we're in the right, yep, we're in the right area. This guy here. If we give him that, so we'd be in this slot here. 10 magic damage. So this broadsword here does how much damage? Not really 19 from the sword. That's with the strength bonus as well. Does 6 regular damage. So we would do 4 more, which might be useful if you have a really good leader, right? We want to boost him with a lot of different things so he doesn't die. Gaining that experience, becoming a hero, all the good stuff. So maybe I want to do that, but maybe not the very first thing we do. Instead, let's set him to... We're not going to attack now, right? We don't have anything here. We have, well, a few units here. We're going to tell him instead to research. So he's going to apply his measly, well, 10, which is 7 plus the 3 we get because we have that magic scale up here. 10, okay. 10 is going to be pretty good. We're right now at level 1, so we need 100 more. Yeah, okay, that's good. And meanwhile, we're going to take them back. One is preaching. It's probably fine. I have one more shot, right? With Arnaud. If I move him now, I can take him and attack here. But you know, that seems very, very shaky. He has a bunch of archers here. That's not very much, and I don't really want to use Federico in case he dies, right? There are 4 flagellants in the garrison. They are because our other guy died, right? So I could put them here. I'm gonna take him and put him here, and we're gonna probably head back here because we're gonna get that, you know, fire the high priest. What was he called again? This guy, Grand Master. So then we'll team up, maybe go over here. Yeah, let's do that. So let's take our 2 units there, and we'll move them down there. Meanwhile, we were here now, 30 units. We're here with our troubadour, militias and archers, commanded by Gunderic the priest. Now, we're right next door to the Throne of Ascension, and I have not seen our opponent yet, so we're not butting up against him yet. Level 1 Dominion here, level 1, level 2, level 1, level 1. Okay, we're spreading, and we'll see what our priest can do here. So I'm going to take him and go into the Thrones of Ascension. And... have we done everything? Well, press F1, making sure research, sneak, move, move. Yeah, that's good. And we are doing research. We know that. And we are recruiting here. Yes, we are. When here we're also recruiting, right? Yep, we are. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. So now we are in summer. And that is in summer, not... Well, maybe there is 12 turns to a year. Late spring, early spring. Early spring, late spring. Here's summer, but we'll see. Pay attention to what this says later on. But this is summer anyway, so we're going to see more heat in the areas, in the regions, in the provinces here, I think. We are still level 1 here in Dominion scale. We're level 2, level 2, level 1, level 2 here. Yeah, he's preaching. Okay, good. Still not butting up against that. Now, let's see what we found in Shadow, Range of Shadow. Province number 13. So the brass throne is here. Spreads Dominion 1. You get a fire gem and an earth gem and 50 gold. That's a good one, right? We did say, if I go here, Throne of Night. Yeah, not so good, right? And this one is okay, but I think the brass throne is the best one. And I do not see our opponent. So let's go ahead and take Umbra. He can head on up there. And now we're down here. We got a few more units here in Robberholm. Yeah, we did. We still have Arnaud here. So we could attack. Because we do have Solian here now. He's a good leader, and he can also be blessed. Okay, but he can be blessed, but I wonder... Do I really want to attack that here? Heavy cab is bad. I cannot reach this. Gotta cross the river. So I don't think I can do anything right now. Arnaud is going to leave us. Unless I want to take him and attack here. To get a feel for what's in there. 60 enemy units. He is going to die. But he can maybe, you know, take out a few of them. Maybe we'll do that. So we'll take him and attack. And how's he doing? He's good. Yeah, all his own units. Let's do that. That's fine. And what else do we have? There is Melgut, our the Grandmaster. So he was 3 and 2, and he gained fire, but he didn't gain that 10% chance, right? So he has air. I mean, he has level 3 fire, level 1 air, and level 2 air mage. Okay, I mean astral mage. Sorry, level 1 air, level 2 astral. He also has 20 in research, and he's a level 2 priest. I mean, overall, really, really good. Old, though. Could die. So what do we do with these guys this turn? Well, we'll do that next time, guys. I'm out of time here. Join me back here with more Dominions 5 next time. Bye.